Hey there, let's make another Ganesh Chaturthi special and Bappa's favorite fried modak, also known as Tarvitle modak or Talalele modak, which are commonly made in Vidarbha region of Maharashtra. Now, this sweet delicacy is made during Ganesh Chaturthi, unlike the steam modak or ukdiche modak. These modak are deep fried to golden crisp, giving them a crunchy exterior and soft, flavorful filling inside. Now, this combination of crispy texture and sweet filling makes them a must have prasad during Ganesh Chaturthi or Ganpati celebration. Now, these modak also have a good shelf life to up to 2 to 3 days, so you can make in advance and distribute this small sweet happiness as prasad to the devotees. Now, the sweet filling of this Tarvitle modak is similar to the one that we make for ukdiche modak. Now, to a heavy bottom pan, I've added 1 tablespoon of tup or ghee. In goes 1 entire freshly grated coconut. Now, once the coconut is nicely stirred, we are going to add 4 tablespoons of jaggery. I've also added a pinch of salt, and along with which in goes 1 tablespoon of cardamom powder, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg powder, 1 tablespoon of charori or chirunji. If you want, you can also incorporate some other dry fruits, but I prefer charori, a pinch of saffron, and along with which I have also added a tablespoon of poppy seeds or khaskhas. Now we are going to see that the flame should be on medium low, and the entire jaggery should melt well and it should not be too dry. Now once we achieve this consistency, we are going to turn the flame off, and now let's see the process of making the outer cover of the modak. Now here I've taken 1 entire cup of wheat flour, to which I've added half cup of maida or all purpose flour and 2 tablespoon of rava. Here I'm using fine rava or fine semolina. Now first we are going to sieve the wheat flour and maida or all purpose flour in the seiver, and then we are going to incorporate 2 tablespoon of rava. Now the binding or the kneading process is pretty simple. I am using 2 tablespoon of hot ghee, and I am going to add the ghee to the flours that we have now mixed. Now once we achieve breadcrumb like consistency, as you can see, we have to incorporate all these ingredients together. And yes guys, do not forget to add a little bit of salt so that the outer cover of the fried modak doesn't taste blank. Now here's a tip before we go on to the next method or the procedure of kneading this dough. Once you achieve breadcrumb like consistency, which means that your mixture or the flours are mixed well, and then in goes a half cup of warm water. Now we are going to incorporate water as and when we are kneading this dough. We do not want the dough to be loose. We require the dough to be nice, soft, but yet smooth. Now once all the dough has come together, you can just use a bit of ghee or oil to your hands, and you can get the dough or knead the dough all together and make it to a soft and smooth dough. Now we are going to let it rest for at least 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes we are going to knead it again to see whether it has achieved the stretchy and soft but smooth dough. Now guys, follow this recipe to a T and you will not be disappointed. I have just got a perfect stretchy, soft and smooth dough for making the outer cover of the fried modak. Now we are going to cut or remove a small piece of dough, and using a rolling pin we are going to roll it out to thin sheets. Now guys, you can follow the method that I am mentioning. I've taken a small cup, a medium sized cup, and I've cut perfect circles, or you can just make puri like circles, and you can fill in the saran or the sweet filling, and you can roll the modaks the way I have shown in this video. Now look how perfect and beautiful and bite-sized this modak have become. I just can't wait to show you after the outcome of the modak after they are fried. Now while I'm making this modak, I'm not going to fry a single piece of this small sweet goodness. I'm just going to make as many as I want, and to a heavy bottom kadai I'm going to add enough oil, and in goes all the modaks that I have made. Now guys, remember, we are not going to overcrowd the kadai or the pan where we are going to fry the modak. We are going to let the modak breathe. As the size of the modak, they are going to fluff up in the oil. Now we are going to fry them at least for 5 to 7 minutes on a very low flame, so that the modak, the exterior of the or the cover of the modak will be crisper, and the filling inside will remain intact. Now also guys, see to it that the modak has been fried through and through, and all the outer cover is a nice golden brown and crisp, and we it takes a good amount of patience to fry these modak. Now for the Ganpati Nevedya, I have also made nevri, which is also called as karanji. Now the process remains the same, but remember, do not forget to fold the nevri and the modak from all the sides, otherwise the saran or the filling may spill out in the oil. Now look how pretty the modak have turned out to be. I'm just happy and satisfied with the outcome. Now share this dish with family, friends and neighbors and spread the love. And yes, do try this recipe and leave a comment if you've liked the recipe. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, God bless, stay healthy, eat right. Ciao. Ganpati Bappa Moria, Mangal Murti Moria, Bappa Bappa Moria, Mangal Murti Moria. Take care, guys.